What's up, guys? Welcome to another Edge of Eternities draft video here on this channel. We managed to get ourselves a draft token here in the daily deals, so this one will be a cheap one. I have to say I did record the qualifier weekend. Last Saturday, but even if I did, I think it wasn't worth showing, to be honest, because we got freed. Our pool was horrendous, and we played I don't know. I think this was the best free decks, like a 9 out of 10 Gru deck, 10 out of 10 Rakdos start with Haliya into Sunset Saboteur, Delicacy, and Depressurize. Both games exactly same 4 cards. It was kind of unbeatable. The third one was even more ridiculous. He had like Banishing Light, then Wedgelight Hammer. That's fine, but then he played a Vestige to fully station the hammer into a Surima, or the legendary spacecraft that searched for the golden Selesnya card, and this also in both games. Unbeatable, unbeatable. I'm telling you. So now we are gonna focus back on draft here. We picked a Godmaw as a really strong green card here. So we have like we could play pick Crasher here. It's justifying 4-drop. We could pick Tanuke to force Gruul if we want to. And the third option is, I think, Tractor Beam. These are the standout cards here. I think it's gotta be the Tractor Beam. You could go argue for the Crasher because you stay in green, basically. Yeah, probably it's gonna be the Crasher, I guess. Now this is gonna be use social engineering for sure, way stronger than these 2 green cards. Thawbringer's fine. Thawbringer is fine, but a little bit less strong than Curiosity. Bombard is fine. Crashshot is better though. So yeah, but we're gonna pick the green card here. Ooh, and that is actually kinda interesting. I think we're gonna pick Haliya here. It's double white though, but it's not worth picking Colossus right now. We see a Dogwicker Drone. That's a pretty weak pack. You don't want to play Cryologist, Silencer, Skittermore, Technician, all really bad. Operator's kinda bad most of the time. Him is bad. Savior's just fine. Dogwicker Drone is, I guess, the second best card here, which is crazy. Yeah, really weak pack, but we're gonna pick Haliya here. Ooh, that is a late Sunstar Lightsmith. So that looks we're gonna be the Selesnya player here. Passing up on another Crasher. But Sunstar Lightsmith is amazing. Oh my god, we're gonna slam that Pollinator over the Focus Fire. But yeah, Pollinator is great. Also cheap spell for Sunstar Lightsmith if we want to. We need to ramp. Yeah, everything what we are looking for here. Early play. We're not. Curve is basically like whole lake and power right now. Pretty happy to see that. Well, that is kind. Yeah, I guess we're gonna just wanna pick the 2-drop here. Skyscraper is not really a card you want to play, although the pilot is not great too, but at least a 2-drop. Yo, that is a really late Hornet Knight Captain, so white seems to be open, which is good for us. So now we got Thawbringer or Webplate Enhancer, even though we have like I think one counter synergy right now. But yeah, Thawbringer is awesome, really good in our curve here. The next pack we're looking for, I don't know, the 1-mana fight spell would be pretty nice. Oh, attacker focus fire here, really nice. Also the blue aura is still in the pack, which is kind of surprising. We are also looking for the 5-mana artifact for the Honored Knight Captain. That's a good combo to pick up. And you get it pretty easily. I already saw one like 5 packs earlier, but yeah, we picked something better there, I think. I would take, I don't know, another Pollinator would be nice. Oh, another Thawbringer. Gonna take another Thawbringer. The curve looking great here right now. Like to get some lander token, guys. For the Crasher, Engineering, something like that. Guess we're gonna pick the Silencer. Stinger. I guess fine if you need to. Okay, this pack is loaded. It's gotta be Sunstar Chaplain here. But yeah, really, like, Night Luminary is a nice white card. Agrarian is a really good green card. There's also the Pollinator. So hopefully we wheel one of those free cards. That would be really nice. I guess Agrarian is not gonna wheel. Like, card Proportion is gonna get picked. Agrarian. Maybe the Dragon, that's a free. The Avert Disaster maybe. Yeah, but it's gonna be Sunstar Chaplain here. I think, like, Agrarian's power level is really strong in my opinion. But yeah, this is a 2-drop, so obviously a better alone in that. So even if they are same power level, guy is better, but he's also a little bit higher in power level, I think. Now we got Focus Fire. Gonna switch layout here really quick. Focus Fire, Correction Relic, awesome card. Graphica is nice, but we're not looking for a splash here. Rescue Skiff is not great, in my opinion. I only would opt to play that if you got like Urboroid or Energy Acolyte or something of that power level. You need a really strong bomb if you want to play this. I guess it's just gonna be the third Thawbringer here over the Focus Fire, in my opinion. So we're gonna pick that. Now, there's Harmonious Grove Strider. I was looking at the honor, but yeah, Grove Strider is great. There's a Fate Maker too. Celeste Display. I never seen this card played. Like, I think once in all my whatever 50 plus drafts. Crash Shadow is great. Depressurize is great. Dragon is good. Sweep is fine. But yeah, Grove Strider is amazing. Now we got a Radiant Strike here. We got Reroute Systems. It's not gonna be the Nutrient Block, I think. Wormwall Sweeper is actually kind of interesting because we have 3 Thawbringer, so they can insta-crew the style. So that might even be better than the Tenderfoot. The question is, do we pick reroute systems over that? I don't think so. The indestructible can be nice sometimes, but I actually like the sweeper here because like insta crew and also like we can tap these 2 guys for value. Okay, now we got an honor and Night Luminary here. I think it's gonna be the Knight. I think it's gonna be the Knight. Even though honor is nice. Yeah, but yeah, the Knight is way better here. So Navigator here in blue. What is even that? 2+1 and reach. I don't want any of these cards, so I guess I'm gonna pick the Salad. We already got a Sky Stinger. Here I'm gonna Burgeoning. Kind of funny, but a lot of blue seems kind of open, like a Blast and a Soa still in the pack. But yeah, we want to get the Stinger, more creatures for crewing and Pollinator over the 4-drop and the Focus Fire. I'm gonna take a Terrible Distance. Don't mind it at all. It's really nice, really late. So green seems really open from the left direction. So this was the pack where I wanted. It was the Agrarian and the Pollinator, so both got picked. We got the Knight, I guess, but that's completely fine. So I guess we're gonna pick the display, but not gonna play it. I don't have to pick for collection anymore, so I don't really care here. And we even got the Tenderfoot. And another Stinger, what the hell? Pack number 3, okay. Ooh, there's also dual Sun Adept. Yeah, but we are lacking interaction right now, so it's definitely gonna be the Vanishing Light here over the Adept. Yeah. We don't have any diplomatic relations. We're missing quite a lot. It's like our first removal. That's actually kind of bad. I guess we have Focus Fire, but it's only like it's better defensively than offensively. Greenhouse is not great. This is not a Stinger. So this pack is probably not giving us anything back that we want. Now there's an Emissary which is really strong. Okay, now I'm gonna pick the boosters, I think, over the Fate Maker. Seems to be the pick here for the Honor Knight Captain. Nada. Oh, this is Stirring Whitewood. I think I picked that. Over, I guess. Dawnstrike Vanguard has a really a relatively low win rate, but most of the time it's such a threat on the board. You have to really switch your gameplay. I'm always annoyed when this card drops, so I don't mind it that much, but yeah. Color fixing is a real issue in this format, so we have to prioritize the land here. So there's a Radiant Strike, and I think I'm gonna pick it over the Ram, I guess. We're lacking the interaction, so we're gonna pick that. There's another Focus Fire. Oh, there's a Diplomatic Relations. Never mind. Gonna slam that. We already have to make some cuts. I think Tenderfoot is the weakest of our 2-drops. Maybe the Pilot. Maybe. I think Sweeper might actually work. Pilot down. Oh, yeah, I think Edge Rover is pretty good. Better than the Burst. So we're gonna pick that. So we already have to make one cut. Already one cut. What do I cut here? Cut a Knight. So we don't want any of that. A lot of black cuts here. Tanuk also there. So probably no group player on this table maybe. Guess we're gonna pick the Shattered Wings, but I'm not gonna play it. What is the cut here, guys? There's another Thawbringer, I guess. We're gonna. Square's Lightblade has also surprisingly high win rate in sealed, actually, but not in draft. So, guess we're gonna pick another Thawbringer here. Boy, I'm not sure what is the cut, guys. Like these are pseudo 2-drops, so we got like 8, 9 even. Maybe it's one knight. You could also cut the crash, I guess. With blade enhancer. I don't think we want another stinger. But we're not gonna play the weapon. I guess we can pick the stinger. Fate Maker. Crasher was really strong in the early stages. But dropped quite a lot actually. Now I'm gonna pick Wingard, I guess. Probably not gonna play it, I guess. Definitely play these. Yeah, we need one cut. Maybe the sweeper, but sweeper is not great. I guess we're gonna cut the sweeper then. But I like it with this and this. This also for power, this for power. Like we can turn them on so easily, man. So I guess we're not gonna play any of these, right? We got enough for late game, I think. Do we need the Vanguard? I don't think so, right? Let's see. Focus fire. We cannot cut focus fire. Can we cut the radiant strike? I don't think so. Oh, these white cards are better than the Crasher. We're not gonna. Can cut this guy. Maybe this guy. Probably one of these guys. Maybe the sweeper. Oh, we have 3 Thawbringers though. These can act as 2-drops. And 4-drops. Kind of like 3 Thawbringer, 4 Thawbringer here. Really good curve out. Can we cut a knight? No way, right? But I guess Radiant Strike is kind of awkward because we're like all aggressive. Maybe it's actually Radiant Strike. I think I'm gonna cut the strike. Like Focus Fire is not great also there. Like we are a full smoke deck basically. But I like Focus Fire. It's like a better Radiant Strike, I guess. Way better. I think I'm gonna go with that here. Yep, that's gonna be it, I think. Oh, do we play the sweeper? We would cut a 4-bringer for that. Or a 4-drop. I think it's gonna be fine. Alright. Let's see. If the 4 4-bringers are too much, we're gonna switch it, I guess, for the sweeper. Having some spacecraft for the chaplain is not too bad. I guess we're gonna keep. So we get free plays here with double stinger and the relations. That is a strong one. Oh my god, another forest. So now we're gonna go for relations on Thawbringer. There is a plains. As long as he doesn't have mana counter, also denying the death trigger because he already put it on top. So no value from that. We're gonna swing. So next turn we could go. Gonna swing first, I guess. So the question is, do we play 4 mana open? I think I'm gonna go for 2 small plays here. In case of a counter. Crasher would be better on this board, but I don't want to play into disaster. Opponent already on 6 mana, what the hell? Oh my god, now we get frightened. Man, frightened is so annoying. Alright, put the most power on the board. Auxiliary boosters. Is that a good one? We got 2 stingers that can block a frighter, I guess. Guess we're gonna keep that. Next turn we're gonna go Stinger Luminary or Stinger Crasher. Okay, that is bad. Oh, that is even worse. Yeah, now we're gonna lose. I think now we need a Banishing Light or else it's over. Euro-social engineering. Is it 8 mana to activate Engineer? Maelstrier's Resolve is so strong in green. It's like a really big tempo play for the green decks to come back. Because like the creatures tend to be bigger and win every fight then. Well, I'm not gonna win through that. Oh my lord. Crazy. Do we want to put Radiant Strike back in? Maybe. Just cut one Thawbringer. Strike back in. Pawn goes first, we're gonna keep. So right now we're just looking for lands. Also, it feels like going second with green feels a lot worse, actually. Like in black, you can just drop a Haliya at some point, stabilize that way, but in green, you're just gonna put out a big creature every turn, basically. We have 4 mana here, but it's not enough. We're gonna look for a land. That is a land. Okay, he's gonna trade. Guess that's fine. He's gonna drop a big one now, yeah. We're gonna drop the land. Ooh, this is actually awkward now. Okay, wait. If we attack here, we cannot tap the guy. So we can kill the Growth Strider here, but we do nothing else this turn. We could play our own Growth Strider, but it's smaller. If we play Haliya, we cannot attack also. I think it's just gonna be kill the Growth Strider now. Because we might not be able to in the future, if it's gonna get bigger. That is a land? So do we drop a Growth Strider or do we drop Social Engineering? Kinda wanna drop Engineering. Make a dude. Okay, opponent is flooded, so maybe 2. Okay, definitely 1 land in hand, I think. So no more gas. Yeah, we're gonna take that, sure. So now he's got 2 tap creatures. So we could force a trade with the Voyager now. gonna take it, so now I'm gonna play the big guy. So we probably take 3 here. Oh, we can station now? Yeah, that's annoying actually. That is indeed kinda annoying. Frontline Voyager is pretty big now. If we buff the Growth Strider, we just... we're trying to trade for the Stinger. Thawbringer is too small now. So I guess our gameplay is to make a big board and then Godmaw. Scrapper has a lot of value here actually. That was a weird... I think you should kill the Growth Strider here, what? But sure. So do we play a small one or do we play the big one now? Oh man, this planet... Scrapper is the most annoying card right now, but Voyager is gonna grow. Opponent already drawn 6 more cards than us. Yeah, I don't know, dropping that land wasn't correct at all. So we can kill the Voyager here. It's not gonna attack with the Brunter, so we're not gonna not be able to kill that, so... No point in waiting here, I think. We're getting outvalued pretty hard though. Like as soon as our Growth Strider dies, we're in a pretty rough spot. Could warp this guy in. There is a land, so we're gonna make another 2/2. Then we can finally play the Godmaw. And we have a pretty giga attack next turn if the Godmaw survives. Okay, Godmaw. Stay alive. Stay alive. Opponent has 10 mana. Okay, Intimidator is not gonna do it. 2 lander logos. Decline. And a worm. Okay, worm is actually annoying. Worm is actually annoying. Like if we don't draw land, we got free freeze here mostly. Free attack guys. They trade with everything except the Brunta, but knows the worm too. One has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures. But if we don't attack now, he's gonna go for attack, right? But I don't think we can right now. We don't want a stinger right now. Right? Can't give it now. We want a land overall. We want a land. Land gives us a robo guy anyway. Opponent is soon out of cards. Alright, questions. Can we go for it now? So he's got. So pump everything by 2. Except the robo guy here. And he can. That means we got free toughness on everyone. And free attack on everyone at least. The worm is eating and the Brunta is eating. And the stinger is obviously eating. But yeah, probably should still go for it. We can make this a dude too. I think we even don't attack with the Godmaw. Then we're gonna drop the land. Or so yeah, even bigger. I'm gonna crack this. Get another land. So if we attack with all, how is he gonna block? I guess Worm is blocking here. If you attack with Godmaw, I think we have to attack with all. The Stinger is gonna block the Growth Strider and he has to block Godmaw somehow too. I think that's worth it. Yep. It's just so much damage. 15. Calculating is for defenders. Like there's still 30 damage unblocked right now. The screen is so wide. 14 creatures, man. Holy. So these are 15, 19, 22, 25, 28 damage right now. I think he cannot block the Godmaw. Can he? Doesn't matter, it should be lethal, right? Boom! That is why Godmaw is the GOAT. Back to 95 here. 1-1 so far. Like, even if we don't win on the spot here, like, we still have, what, 10 blockers left? And he's losing a big proportion of his board, so. Alright. So we're back in the long queue time era. I'm going first, I'm gonna keep. Opponent did take a mulligan. We're gonna play Botanist, I guess. Did they make a change in their, like, animation? Every time I play the 2-drop, it kind of snaps to the side here. Which is kind of weird, but it's only the 2-drop. There's an island. We're gonna attack first, I guess. I think we're still gonna go for the 3-drop here. Yeah, so no counter spell. Radiant Strike. I guess we're gonna keep that because we're playing against blue. And they have a lot of artifacts. Make some dudes. Okay, that guy is annoying. We cannot kill him. Which is really, really bad. So now he could Mechanosaur. Yes, exactly. 2 stun counters somewhere. But that is attacking here is crazy, man, if there's not another play. So now... Oh, we can even kill the Vocalist now? Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill the Vocalist. Because there will be another Mechanosaur here. Yeah, attacking here is wild. For sure. We cannot get past that, which is really unfortunate. Diplomatic relations here would deal 4, 6, 7, 8, 10 damage, so that's basically lethal. Think we're gonna drop the land, not sure on that though. Like, what can we have? The Eurosocial Engineering is, I think, the only card that can get value off that. Okay, actually that was a mistake, I think. Never mind, it's fine. Wanted to re-equip on the knight, so we're gonna plant that. Play this dude. So diplomatic relations is, I guess, one of the best draws. Godmaw is obviously really strong. Excuse me. And then, yeah, that is not a good draw. Now we're just gonna re-equip on the other guy. And this time we're gonna keep, because like if you have the land that this Godmaw gets haste. So he has to deal with the auxiliary here. Like that's not gonna do it. Just gonna take 5 here. Pretty high life total right now. Or we could also have activated the land, I guess, but yeah. Gonna make another robo. Ooh. It's gonna take it, that's interesting. I think there's no reason to drop the... Or is it? No, I think there's no reason to drop the Lightsmith right now. We have the Terrabotanist for the robos and the land for the robos, so... Do we wanna jump now? We have a Banishing Light, I guess. Okay, that is actually annoying. Let's get 5, 6 blockers. We have 7 attackers, not quite enough. Come and drop 1 land here. I think I'm also re-equipping on the rover here. To now have another robo blocker, I guess. The rover also can deal 3 damage in the air, so... And if the rover gets killed, we get a lander token. Alright. Auxiliary is gonna win here. This deck is missing a little bit of interaction, gotta be honest. But that's it. Cannot do anything about it. I think we got the chance to like pick one focus fire more or something like that, but focus fire is you cannot use it offensively basically if there's a board stuck situation, so that is the big draw side of this card. Pawn goes first, but we are gonna keep for sure here. The question is, do we start with Pollinator? If you go Pollinator next turn, Knight Captain, we still cannot play another. No, I think it's Whitewood. Shepherd getting Pollinator or Plains. Rover. So now it's Knight Captain. Next turn these two, then the Crasher, and then the Grove Strider. So, do you want to trade the Robo for the Stinger? I don't think so. Against green, a Death Touch creature is really valuable. He was hoping I killed the Rover to get a lander token. Maybe he's mana screwed. He didn't take the land. Ooh. Okay, but why not do it for damage? So he's missing the land, so that's... Oof. If I block here, there could be Focus Fire. Relations wouldn't be that bad. I guess only Focus Fire, right? Only Focus Fire is the problem, I think. Could also have Celis Display, but I think that's unlikely. Does he have another 3-mana Play-Doh? I think I'm gonna take it again. Oh no, that was bad because... Because if he has the focus fire and he has a free drop, he will like just play it on my turn and then I don't even have the block. So now I don't mind trading the Stinger for the Luminary, I think. Oh. Play the Growth Strider. Cannot attack with the Stinger because then he's gonna block with the Rover and he's probably gonna block with the Rover anyway. But if we eat it, that's fine, I guess. Triple block. So he's got a Biocentic Burst. Yes. That's fine, I guess. So we could also go for the flying equipment here, but I don't think that's worth it. I'm gonna sack first now, get a planes, then play the Thawbringer, so my Surveil is not useless. Well, that's awkward. I guess we're gonna keep it. I wonder if a land would have been better. Now what? I'm gonna swing with these two. Focus fire, no relations. Sadly, that is gonna happen. Botanist is Botanist fine? I don't know. So next time we have Auxiliary Boosters, crack Lander Token, and swing for 1,000,000. Yep, and that's gonna do it. Opponent got punished here for not taking the planes. And it seems that was a big mistake, for sure. Like, you can get the rover later if you have to, but yeah, I think there was no reason to get the rover that early. When you even know you have 2 5-drops. It is a greedy keep, but I don't want to mulligan. We need to draw a planes. There it is. Play the good blocker over the chaplain. And if he attacks here, that would actually be funny. If he's got the focus fire or not. Cryo Shatter. That means he doesn't have focus fire in my opinion. Okay, Thawbringer over Chaplain for more mana efficiency. A land. Guess a land is fine. No attacks. Opponent's board is really awkward though for us. Only 2 toughness on the Thawbringer. That's really bad actually. Next turn we're gonna go Lightsmith, I guess. Lightsmith into hopefully drawing something with a money value less than 3. So we can chip lane and play that in turn 5. Desculpting Blast. Okay, that means we're in a racing situation. Man, the knight would be so great here. 3-2 and a 1-1. We gain some life. We could just kill the operative here. I think the upside of the Lightsmith is too big though. Okay. Now it's getting crazy, man. Another blast. Does he really have the mana to push through? Bring a land here. Gaining another life. Now I think we have to drop Thawbringer Chaplain because seems like there's maybe a counterspell. If we drop Growth Strider and his counterspell, it's really bad for us. Haliya Ascendant. It's a good card, but I would like to double spell. It's probably not gonna happen. I guess I keep that. Now, even if he has the counterspell, we're gonna drop the Chaplain here. Yep. Alright. So now the Thawbringer is gonna block the operative, I guess. And get a Fate Stalker from the top. That is really bad. So now I think I'm gonna block. Oh. So if we kill the operative here, gonna take 4 up. He plays another guy. We're down to 5 and only have 1 blocker. I think that's not a winning line. think we have to hope he's attacking with the Stalker. We kill the Stalker and then block the other guy. If he has another Divert Disaster here, we're gonna lose, but it's pretty likely he has another play because of the Navigator looting. That is quite scary. Only attacking with this guy. The guy is pretty darn good, man. Yeah, I guess it's just gonna be Growth Strider now. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose this game. Scan ship. Does he have an honor? Oh my god. That is really lucky. Still wondering how did he, like, guess he had the relic, but nothing else did draw cards, like he's on a looting. Crazy. I don't even know what we can draw that helps us winning here. I guess if you have a, we need to draw removal into removal, into removal, or what? Because we have to kill the station monitor, we have to kill the, and we don't have to kill the Fate Stalker necessarily, but we have to kill the scan ship. Don't have any like reach guys. It's gonna eat the monitor. Interesting. So if I leave this bag, no, I think I'm gonna attack. Man, his deck is sick. That is gonna do it. Oh my lord. What the hell? Just couldn't get on the board. If we had Banishing Light there to get the Fate Stalker and get back the 4-2, I think we win that game. but we didn't. Oh, I'm gonna go first the first time. Or maybe second time, I don't know. Yeah, I guess Chaplain. Like the card is snapping. What is going on there? Like only first 2 turns. I don't know why. I don't mind trading these two. Banishing light. I'm gonna keep a light. If he attacks with Saboteur, doesn't have a removal here. Just gonna put it on the Chaplain, I think. And he's gonna Delicacy the Chaplain or what? Alright, no, he's kinda ruined. So now we're gonna beat the shit out of him. Do we play around Delicacy? I don't think he has it. We're immune to... If we play around Delicacy, we have to buff the Chaplain, but... I don't think he has it. Otherwise, I would have played it this turn, I think. Okay, and what now? Hull cover? Brace Oblivion. Alright. Salad is annoying. What are we gonna do about it though? We could kill the Saboteur. No, I think killing the Saboteur is not right. Do I go for the token though? Because you can just sack the Saboteur. I think I'm gonna attack. Because I like the Surveil. Right now it's not looking great. Do we double block? I don't think so. Another one. Not doing Radiant Strike now because we wanna deny the Surveil and we might get another trigger here. Gain 3, lose 1. Okay, that is pretty good, right? If we do it on the token, it's better, right? Yeah. If you kill the Voidborn, it's gonna block the Knight, takes 3, but gains 1. If you kill the Saboteur, we're gonna keep, I think keeping the Knight is better. Even though he drains 2. Dropping to 1. Yeah, and that's gonna do it. Whew. Facing Sunset Saboteur is always kinda interesting. Changes like pace or like decisions in the matchup quite a bit. Pawn goes first, we keep. We have a 2-drop here. But we need to draw another land in the first 3. I think you have like an 85% chance to get that. Guess we're gonna get rid of one Thawbringer. Okay, one more chance. Obviously, if we don't draw it now, that's a disaster. But I think it's always right to keep that hand. Now he's gonna do decode transmissions? No. Yeah, well, that is the problem. Landseeker is pretty annoying. Oh my lord. Opponent on 5 lands now? Man, this is ridiculous. Missing twice. If we miss another time, man. 6 lands. Alright, that is... This should set us up to get more. Don't think it's correct to keep the relations because, like, if we lose the Thawbringer, that's a useless card and we need more lands. What is opponent gonna do? So we're basically at 9 life right now because of the delicacy. I think he should just drop, I don't know, Mechanosaur. Stun my dude. Another one. We cannot block anyway, so might as well attacking. And if he's got a what haze tiger guy, so be it. Yeah, whale is an even bigger problem, I think. And the sword too. Yeah, okay, that's now it's gonna be over, right? Focus fire. So if we, yeah, I guess still alive, I guess, somehow. But still, we have to deal with the whale then. So we need to draw a rover here, basically. But that's only gonna stall for one turn. Diplomatic relations would be good here. Alright. Also accruing 5. Land is not gonna do it, I guess, but doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, sad. That would have been an interesting game if we would have drawn a land there. But missing twice, and then missing off the survey too, like, oh, what's this? But yeah. I think this could have gotten, yeah, the interaction was missing for sure. But we didn't see a lot, and I think losing this game was not part of enough interaction there. Godmaw, obviously the goat. Sunstar Lightsmith wasn't that great, but we only hit him one time, I guess. Because we have not so many cheap spells. Nothing else to say about really. Just good green white cards here, but the missing interaction kind of killed us here. But yeah, for free is still fine. And if you liked watching, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you next time.